Welcome to Tulsa, Oklahoma, home to the Golden Hurricane of Tulsa. As we'll see, the winners of 3 straight, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the runner-up from last year's national championship, the Tulsa Golden Hurricane. For EA Sports, I'm Reese Davis, Jesse Palmer, and David Pollack with me. Guys, can't wait to get this started. Tulsa will kick off and we'll get this game started. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So the UCLA Bruins offense will have the first possession of the game. And they're going to have to contend with a secondary that is one of the best in the nation, Jesse.
And they're a complete secondary, too. When you watch them on film, they're very good defending the pass and coverage, and they can play man and zone. But I like them, David, because they're not afraid to put their face in the fan. Everybody in the back end likes to tackle and likes to be physical. That's what makes them special.
Yeah, and it's just an elite group in the back end. Multiple guys that win their individual matchups, which makes it hard to run offense. And this is a group that, yes, they tackle well, they see the football well, they break on it well. You better worry about the ground game. You better get some kind of deception going against this secondary.
They'll run it from the gun. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. They'll give it to him again. He's in open space downfield. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Bruins with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains. The Bruins are flying down the field. On the run, it's Cherry. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Tried to pound it on first down, now back to the line. It's a draw. He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And this defense's head is spinning. He gets it down to the 27. And the Bruins come to the line with a new set of downs. The lone back's got it. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going and handing the ball.
With the catch, it's Thomas. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. 9th play of the opening drive coming up, but now they face a 3rd down. Hand off from the shotgun. There he goes. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. The Bruins didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Beck's going for the goal line, and he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA!
What a luxury for an offense to have. The ability to set the tone on the ground, giving that guy the football time after time, making offense easy, being physical, and really setting the tone for this football game.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Buys just enough space to cross the 25. Let's mark it at the 27-yard line. So Tulsa's offense will try to get something going with their first possession. And we'll get a quick look at one of the early leaders contenders for the Heisman, winning the award as a running back certainly demands something beyond the normal. He's going to have to put together a stellar season, David.
No, he will. And listen, it's hard for running backs to get this award now. It is a quarterback award, but recent years, Ashton Jeanty, you saw him there. But you got to be the catalyst. You got to be the straw that stirs the drink. You got to put up huge numbers. So far, Palmer, he's been a catalyst. He's been great. He's just going to have to keep it going.
And his numbers are pretty good now. I think they have a chance to get even better. When you look at the schedule moving ahead, they're going to have to force-feed him the football. He's going to have to play big in those games if they're going to keep winning. So keep an eye.
He's loose on the left. Touchdown, Tulsa. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
Well, this offense is top 10 in the country in points per game because they've got a lot of speed and they've got home run hitters. They score fast. They don't need 10 plays to go down the field. You saw it right there. They've recruited well. They've got playmakers. They're going to be a problem for defenses all year long.
On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22.
The big fella in the middle, man. Those defensive tackles, they go such a long way in deciding and really stopping the other team's run game. Just forcing contact with those guards and those centers, owning the line of scrimmage, and getting running backs on the ground.
Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3. And the Bruins are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. Shotgun snap on 3rd down. Lost one deep down the right side. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. The Bruins will punt it away on 4th down. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. They evened things up the last time they had it. The defense helped them out and a chance to go on top with this drive. Scanning the field, it's Graves. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Early in the game, as a DB, I'm settling in. It's okay if I give up 4, 6, 7 yards. I'm just trying to get settled in, gauge the speed, and then later on.
Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Opening play of this drive comes from the 34. Takes the handoff. It's Middleton.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run?
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. They'll go to the toss. Turning it on. They'll finally get him on the ground, but not before he makes it to the 30 and gets a 1st down. The Bruins are marching down the field. Touch pass on the jet sweep. The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage.
Got to give the defense credit. Watching film, anticipating. They knew that this offense had this play in their back pocket. They knew about the speed of this wide receiver and different ways they were going to try to get him involved. Everybody on defense on the same page, playing together. I love it.
Makes the grab. It's Thomas. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. It's been punch, counter-punch throughout the early part of this game as we take a look at the first quarter stats. We've got a good one going here and looking forward to keep those vibes rolling here in the second. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. From the gun, the ground game. The change will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Bruins kept this drive moving on the ground, now back to work. They'll ride the hot hand. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go to the ground. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. How bold will they be on third down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Bruins! Grabbed in the end zone to put 6 on the board.
Man, he's off to a good start this year. That's already his 3rd receiving touchdown. We're only 4 games into this season. I love how they line him up all over the field, and as the season goes on, they're going to keep being more and more creative with how they get this guy the ball.
Looking for an alley from inside his own 10. And the return man showing great vision to be able to find some space and put his team in much better field position. We'll get another look at this Tulsa offense. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. With the catch, it's Mayaba. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Last completion moved the sticks, and let's see if they try it again. Looking downfield, it's Graves. Fires to the big fella.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find their rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on the end.
Look out, he's got room. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
This offense is perfectly fine with a little gain because they're going to make you tackle this all game long. They're going to make you think all game long. So they'll keep running it ad nauseum and just wait for that one opportunity when you don't do your assignment.
And it comes as absolutely no surprise. The offense will stay on the field and go for it on 4th and inches. Hauls it in, the first down and more. And he's ruled down right there, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. Now they've got it at the 44 on 1st and 10. And he finds some solid space, makes a nice gain before the defense is able to stop him. The Golden Hurricane to the line, facing 2nd and short. They go to the ground. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down.
All right, guys, that's not a home run type play, but he did enough there to keep the chains moving.
He wants to change this route. Tulsa moved the chains by keeping it on the ground. They might go right back to it here. They get him stopped after a pickup of 5 to the 28.
Well, nice job there by the running back. They toss it to him, and he's able to kind of weave his way for a very good gain for this offense.
Off play action. Makes the grab. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. This freshman quarterback is slinging it out there to pick up that first down. Tulsa now has it in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at half.
Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. They'll move the wide receiver. Wants to throw on first down. Had to throw it before he wanted. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. So now it's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Flips it out in the flat. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Catch in the middle, it's Wolf. Gives him the big stiff arm. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. Guys, you never want to sound the upset alert bell too early, but might be time to at least know where the button is for it.
Know where the button is, and listen, there's no need to panic yet, but if you're the unranked team, just like this, when you're playing a better team, you want to come in and you want to hang around, Jesse, and they're doing just that, staying in this game and have a lead.
Yeah, the unranked team, they've been playing with more intensity in this one. I think if you're a leader right now on the ranked squad, you've got to be talking to your guys and waking everybody up. This coaching staff is going to have to make some halftime adjustments, but they're going to have to give an earful to their guys to come out here in the second half and start making some plays.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game.
Breaks into the open. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. The Bruins pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work. Wants to go up top on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. The modest gain on the completion really shows why you want to run the zone, make them execute, and rally to the ball.
100%. Zone eyes on the quarterback. I see him throw the football, break on it, go make tackles, live to fight another down.
Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. And the Bruins started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. He'll set up to throw. Zings it complete to the right. Touchdown, UCLA! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And that's the way you execute on offense, man. You keep your foot on the gas. You try to make this a 2-score game. You do with that touchdown. This offense executing beautifully. The defense is going to have to find something in the second half to get some stops.
He'll bring it back from inside his 5. And he's able to pick his way through the traffic nicely for a good return on that one before he's brought down. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Oh, he's looking to throw. Incomplete, and they tried to catch him flat-footed on first down, but the defense was ready. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to throw, it's Graves. Gets it to him on the screen. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, 1 half in the books, and I am eagerly looking forward to that second half in Tulsa. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis, and through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense And that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to the guys inside H.A. Chapman Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. The Bruins will boot it away to start the second half. From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. The Golden Hurricane offense comes back onto the field. Those two first-half turnovers really damaging, and the primary reason they find themselves trailing to start the third quarter.
And this is an offense that prides themselves on taking care of the football and then having explosive plays. You know they're playing angry right now. They're mad. They know they're the reason why they're down in this game, so I expect them to come out here, lighten it up here at the first drive of the second half.
Yeah, and this defense playing fast, playing physical, forcing things into action, forcing those turnovers. They played really well in this first half.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Leaves it with the running back. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Tulsa with the playbook wide open here on second and short. He might want another play. Back to throw, it's Graves. Fires to the wideout. Just goes right through the wicket and brings up third down. Man, he will be thinking about that one. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. Snags it over the middle. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Tulsa seems to have the whole playbook working. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. Breaks the tackle. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play.
Kind of like that big, reliable security blanket. And that's what tight ends are a lot of the times. They're just usually big, huge guys that if I throw it anywhere near him, he's going to pluck it, catch it, and give me some positive yards.
This offense hasn't been able to generate a lot of points in this one. Here in the third quarter, you're seeing the defense and how much pride they take on being physical. It's not just stopping the run. Guys in the back end flying to the football in the air, getting hits on guys, that time on the receiver, knocking it loose.
He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate, converts on fourth down, still going. Just making a play, getting it to the 23-yard line. It'll be first down. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. He is going